Fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about his individual performance from last week's game. I mean, he did throw 4 touchdown passes, so he's in sync with his receivers, and they're very confident. Did have 1 interception.
Yeah, the 1 pick.
And
they lost.
Yeah, so no matter how many touchdowns he threw, if it comes in a loss, he's not going to be satisfied.
Yeah, they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
First and 10 at the 42-yard.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Miller. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
At the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Play action. Now Richardson. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Now a handoff up the middle. McCord. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers for him from a week ago. 16 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so if they still want to do that, they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Now Richardson back to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Well, they had the solid field position there to start the opening drive and didn't have to really move it too far to be in range and take the 3-0 lead.
And a lot of times I think that even I look at this a little bit negatively because of where they started with the field position. Hey, they still got 3 points out of this drive. Got a little momentum going. Got things set up for the rest of the ball game. Take the 3, be happy, and move on.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Smith catches left side. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys. Arian Smith, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Colts offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their 2nd possession. And he's putting together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions among wideouts. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
On first down, McCord. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now a second and 10.
Brings up second and 10. At the 42-yard line.
Richardson working from the gun. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. They push it back 8 yards that time on second down.
It's now third down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately. How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Go check.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Tootin will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the Colts coming out now. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Let's go.
Now Richardson. He finds his man complete. It's Perez.
First and 10 at the 40.
Richardson. Bringing it in. Jackson left side. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. From the shotgun, Richardson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
First down.
Unlock line.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to the air with Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
At the 31
Let's go now. 7.
Here's Richardson to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco.
Richardson looking to throw this. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
He'll hit Jackson complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up.
Alert.
Richardson looking to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Deputy Lions.
Now it's Richardson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Colts are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30. Dallas offense set for this next drive. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else should have put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might have a smaller back.
Let's go. Hey, tap the street.
That's good for a Cowboys first
On
down.
first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Let's go.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Check,
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Palmer. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Let's go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they get their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
Ready.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Alert. Alert. County Lions.
They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Alert. Alert.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Let's go.
Back to throw now on first down. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's a give up the middle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
2nd and 14. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me,
Touchdown, Cowboys! Arian Smith with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He finds his man. Complete. That's Perez. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Richardson. That's caught at the 25. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And he takes this one in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to wind up and air it out. Touchdown, Cowboys! Trey Palmer with career touchdown number 75. And the Cowboys are able to widen their advantage. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 18 now.
17. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a run here off, and he's going to go down again. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Richardson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40.
Seriously,
It's out of bounds.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run on first down. McCord. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Richardson. Over the middle, complete. That's Miller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Operating from the gun. Richardson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And that is incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown. Tyler Warren, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cowboys are able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Complete. Smith has it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 31 yards. And a Cowboy first down.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Goes right back to Smith again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Arian Smith, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys add on to their 4th quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2.
Colts 24. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Targets Miller here on the out route. He's got him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That's good for the Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. Richardson working from the gun. A short one there, caught by Warren. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Now Richardson. Complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Go.
Again, it's Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Richardson.
37-yard line.
Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. Here's Richardson to throw. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. McCord. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cowboys are able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll set up to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Trey Palmer, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team.
He's got it. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they're giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Arian Smith, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw this. He finds his man. Complete. It's Perez.
First down. First and 10
Let's go now.
at the 44-yard line.
And Richardson yet again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Now it's Richardson. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
It's a gain of 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
And 4.
Bronco 80.
Richardson looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Back to throw again. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. From the shotgun, Richardson. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably